Hey everybody, how's it going? This is your friendly neighborhood double RPG here, and as you would have surmised or guessed by the title, yes, I am going to be taking a look at the demo for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because, well, I know that yesterday may have seemed like it was a good time for me to live stream my reactions towards the state of play on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but I ended up having to go to work that midnight, so it would not have been in my best interest to stay up and watch the state of play on that. So, yeah, if for those of you who are wanting to see me do that, I do apologize that I was not able to, but we will have fun with this nevertheless. So, for this live stream, let's see how far along it goes with the Rebirth demo. I heard that there are two aspects to the demo, or two episodes in the demo. One of them is the Nibelheim flashback, which is at the beginning of the game, and that is mostly story-driven. And then there's a second one within that demo, a second episode, that is centered on just the gameplay aspects. So, if any of you have ever played the demo to Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, where you got it through Like a Dragon, the man who erased his name, where you got to play the Yakuza 8 demo on there, or the Like a Dragon 8 demo, then you would notice that there were two episodes within that demo. One of them was story-based, and the other was mainly focused on the gameplay. So that's how it's going to be for this live stream. Now, if this thing does go on for over an hour, which I assume it's going to be, I will, hey, Fighter Cows, good to see you on the stream, man. Anyway, as I was saying, if things go smoothly, if things go over an hour, then, I will open up the stream chat on the Geek Fighters Discord, and I will leave it to where co-coms can actually jump in. So for anybody who's in the Geek Fighters Discord, they are more welcome to join me once the hour mark hits. So, and hello there, Quake Man. Good to see you. Good afternoon. But I'd say now's no longer the time to be, talking about how things are going to go within this live stream, and let's just get on with this. I did see the trailer, the final trailer for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and oh my god, I have several questions after watching that demo, because it really blew me away. Leaves you even more curious as to what's going to happen in the overall game, because, if anything, I think this game is... Oh, it still uses the prelude from Final Fantasy VII Remake, that theme. Anyway, as I was saying, I really wonder how Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is going to play in terms of story. I mean, I know we got to see little bits and pieces of gameplay, but if you ask me, if things go smoothly for when this game releases, we might be looking at an early contender for Game of the Year 2024. But I don't want to give too much speculation, but maybe that is going to be the case. You'll probably have the early 2024 Game of the Year contender right here. But we'll have to see. Anyway, I'll go ahead and open the demo. And as you can see, I guess there really wasn't even there wasn't even two episodes, unless if there is more to this demo than meets the eye. But if it's the vast majority of the demo, or, this episode, then I was completely wrong from what I heard. But then again, misinformation does happen, but it's just one of those things that, can't really do anything about it, I guess. I am going to set the optimization on the graphics towards performance, because I'm more preferable with playing the game with a higher frame rate than I am with having the most detailed graphics, so yeah. So you will actually see this game, or this demo, be played in 60 frames a second, which is also going to be in the final version of the game. So, yeah, that should be very pleasing to many people who played Final Fantasy VII Remake on the PS5 Remake Intergrade, to where they could actually play the game with a fluid frame rate of 60 frames a second. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at what it says here for the prologue episode. It says, 5 years ago, Sephiroth and Cloud were dispatched to Nibelheim as part of a survey team. They were tasked with investigating the Nibel-Mako reactor and discovering why it had malfunctioned. But to reach their destination, the two would first have to climb Mount Nibel. And then, of course, it says, completing the demo will allow you to skip this portion of the story in the full release. But I don't think that's really going to be a problem for me, because when I first play games like these, to where they give you the option, if you want to skip out on the first part, you could just, restart from where you are. Because, I like to start things over from scratch and, experience the whole thing in, one setting with the multiple times that I play during, when I have free time. Anyways. Alright, so without further ado, let's check out the episode. And camera controls, everything seems okay. Now the difficulty. Now, one thing I noticed when I played Final Fantasy VII Remake for the first time back a few years ago, well, when I was playing it on my own time, rather, if you play the game on normal, it does give a bit of a challenge to it. But with most games in this day and age where they have New Game Plus added in as a feature, they want you to start off being easy, or start off on the easy mode, and then you go up a difficulty within your next playthrough, so that way you can experience even more of a challenge. In a way, it is gradually, trying to get you acquainted with the difficulty curve that, continuously builds up between each difficulty, but for the sake of this, my impressions here, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to tackle it on easy. And the combat style is going to be active, meaning that I have complete control over the actions, or if I wanted to, use the more active time battle mechanics in the real-time action, I could do that. That's where they say that the gameplay from Dissidia Duodecim Final Fantasy comes into play, where you have that RPG-style battle commands. But for the sake of this live stream, we're just going to stick on active. So anyway, let's get started. As you can see, we're getting ourselves a bit of a flashback at the ending of Remake. There were some things...
I'm waiting, Cloud.
Oh, thank you, Tyler Hoechlin. There were some things about Final Fantasy...
All right, then. Seeing as we've got the time, want to tell the rest of us about you and your buddy Sephiroth?
Sure. If Tifa doesn't mind.
Me? Yeah, no problem. It's cool.
It all started 5 years ago. I was 16 at the time. There was hardly any work for soldiers back then. And what little there was boring as hell. My heart wasn't in it. Then, out of nowhere, the job of a lifetime came up. A mission with Sephiroth. I couldn't believe my luck.
Seems like the beginning portion is playing how I imagined it.
It's really coming down, huh? Hey man, feeling any better? I'm good. Sure don't look it.
Sounded like Caleb Pierce there, as if he was Zack.
I've never been motion sick. Sorry, man. Ready to do this?
Yeah, you bet.
LPH, that's what I'm thinking, is what they did. but who knows? There he goes. Not Zack the puppy, Cloud the
Hey.
puppy.
Rein it in.
Sorry. No can do.
Kids.
Say, I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point. Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Really?
Finally make first, and what do? Call a ceasefire with Wutai, stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy. I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
Well, our mission is to survey a rundown reactor. Another one of those Turks gigs.
Fine. Job's a job, I guess. Where is it?
Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
Got some fiends at R12!
Let's go.
Really liking how this is playing out so far.
You take one, I'll take the other. Wait in the truck.
No way! I got this!
Wow. You start off playing Sephiroth first, right at the get-go. Dang. Actually plays pretty well, too.
He was in a different league from the rest of us.
Nibelheim. That's where they built the first reactor. Right?
Yeah. It all started in the fall. Something was wrong with the reactor, and the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse. People were scared, desperate.
The villagers tried to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra. So the company sent help. Best they had.
Hope you guys can hear the game okay, or the dialogue.
Home sweet home, right? Tell me, how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
You still got parents, though, right?
A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born. My father...
Whoa there. Genova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm getting to that.
I like that. Where it stopped right there. When interjections happen in place. That's
Why am
that's
I
a really
talking
nice
about
touch.
this? Come on, let's go.
You know, like from a filmmaker's standpoint.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting. I'm Xander, the mayor here. I wanted to greet you myself, to welcome you to our humble little town. Please, if you'll follow me.
Consider yourself off duty till sundown.
Alright, so it's giving us the basic gameplay function, so if any of you have played Final Fantasy VII Remake, then more or less it's going to be the same, from what I'm gathering here. LPH, Sephiroth's father, they do mention it near the end of Final Fantasy VII, but, you know, gathering if you played the whole game in its entirety, when it comes to one of the primary antagonists in that game, then you'll probably know for a fact who it is. Muteki. Are you sure he's from Arlen, Texas? Hello. My name's Hank Hill. Welcome to our fine village of Nibelheim. And I work here at a shop where I sell nothing but propane and propane accessories. Now you better buy my propane and propane accessories or else I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh boy. So anyway, and yep, as I said, you can actually see that a lot of the movement from the game is pretty much the same as it was from Remake. But looks like they got some new things going on here, like how you can hop over terrain and all that. So that's actually pretty cool how they have that new gameplay function. Kind of adds a bit more depth to the elevation of certain places. Okay, so let's take a look at our menu here. And of course, as with Remake Intergrade, you're given the option to go into photo mode, to where you can actually take pictures, and then you can save them on your PS5 or PC if you play the PC version, and then you can try to share those photos through social media. So yeah, it's a lot like that. So yeah, and I gotta say, I really do like the user interface design of the main menu here, or the camp menu. Actually, it's a lot more lively, with, you know, everything just taking place in this rendered environment, because if you played Remake, you would see that the characters were all like in static images. Now I do and I kind of thought that was kind of tongue-in-cheek when they did that, but at the same time too, it is understandable why they went with that approach. But for this here, I think I actually like it a lot more than I did in Remake. As you can see, we got... So, even though... I don't think you can switch material... No, everything is locked. Even the materia is locked, so you won't be able to, you know, change between materia if you wanted to. Okay. Take a look at the spells. And still, Cloud does not even have thunder magic. Still shafted from the thunder materia like he was at the beginning of Remake. Because if you played the original Final Fantasy VII, Cloud had both the thunder and blizzard materia equipped on him. And he didn't even have fire right at the get-go. And you're right about that, Muteki. It is a demo, so... And, you know, since this is a flashback, so I wouldn't even see Cloud actually being able to switch between equipment. Okay. And also, take a look at the compass, too. You actually see the, like, an overhead bird's eye view of where you're traveling on. Now, I really like that. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, it's on the top right corner of the screen. But yeah, that is dope. No, kid, we're not going to save Nibelheim. Someone is going to destroy you in the coming days. In-game.
I'd wager soldiers eat more than...
Ooh. Oh, terrain action is with circle. Okay. But you actually do get items in treasure chest. Okay, now that's cool. I do like the terrain actions that you can do. I do want to look around the village quite immensely to see if we can actually see a lot of things. And there was a part of the demo that I saw. Well, I caught a brief glimpse of it, but it's one thing that you would at least expect Tifa as well as Aerith to even do, because if you played Final Fantasy VII Remake, Aerith, there was one point where Aerith had a bit of a potty mouth to her. And you'll be like, what? That's not right. Oh, sorry, doggo. Looks like some of the obstacles within the terrain can actually be knocked down just like in Remake. So, at least they kept that intact. Okay, oh yeah, I already visited that. I actually want to visit some of the houses.
The Nibelheim Watch is standing guard, sir.
Yep, and there's the inn right over there. Oh, no, it's to the right there. That's actually the general store. I forgot about that. Okay. Let's take a look at the old water tower. Getting your bearings. So you press the touchpad to view your current position on a map of the area, or to check your progress of the story. Okay.
So how did it feel being back up there?
I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess? After 2 years away and all that.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. You can jump down like it's nobody's business. I do like how the camera is kind of panned back a little bit in certain instances like this, so that way you can actually get a better view of your surroundings, because I noticed that in Final Fantasy VII Remake that I felt that the camera was actually too close behind Cloud, or whoever you were playing as. Okay, so Sephiroth's actually talking to the mayor in there. Okay, well, let's take a look at what's going on in some of the other places.
Huh? You went to my place?
I figured you might be there.
He just wanted to say hi.
Everyone, please calm down.
Okay, so you can see that the camera's kind of zoomed in closer to where Cloud is, but this is more intentional, seeing as how we're inside of a house within a village or something of that nature.
Remember my cat?
Her name was Fluffy, I think?
Yeah. She was always disappearing.
You're stepping on her
And
food,
that day
Cloud.
was no different.
Yeah, the town's got a mayor. He's selling propane and propane accessories. You even mentioned that yourself, Muteki. Okay, so let's see if Tifa is upstairs. I do like this rendition of Anxious Heart that's playing. Oh yeah, the piano's in there.
You went into my room?
I did.
It's like Tifa's It just seemed like Tifa is getting kind of concerned when Cloud goes into her room. He's like, Cloud, you went into my room? Jeez, settle down. He just wanted to say hi and see if you were home. Oh, yes, we can play the piano. Inspect pianos you encounter to start tickling the ivories and perform pieces using sheet music you have acquired. Okay.
Did you actually play it?
I mean, Cloud can read sheet music, too. Okay, so press the touchpad to select the piece you would like to perform. And when performing the piece, tilt the right analog stick and the left analog stick in time with the notes drifting out from the center to play both the melody and the accompanying chords. Virtuoso pianists can increase the note stroll speed for an even greater challenge. Okay. I see. Well, let's see how this goes, and we'll give it to her. And we want to play... Oh. Yeah, we'll just start off normal, and then maybe we'll increase the note speed to see how it goes. Ooh. That's how you do it. Oh, so it is kind of like the karaoke in the Yakuza games a little bit. Gotta match everything with the timing correctly. Wow. Dang. This is... Was not expecting this. Oh, damn. Oh, and yeah, I see the life bar up there, too. Kind of hard to get a rhythm going on here. Dang. Oh, the bar just shows how long the piece goes. Okay. Well, I got an A rank, so at least it's at least it's over the original A. Okay, while you at it, play the ending to the Incredible Hulk show. Yeah, well, if only I knew. Unless if they give you free, they can let you play piano music in free mode or something like that. Oh man. Okay, let's try note speed here. We'll try one more time and see how it goes. And if it's more or less the same, then we'll stop with the piano playing. Oh, I missed. I guess that was to be expected. Well, that was a bit better, but still made about 5 misses. Well, hey, at least I did better with my rank that time, but even though it's still A. Okay, so I think that's enough for that, so let's just quit the performance and let's get back on track to where we were. Now, the reason why I wanted to come inside this room... Oh, hey, I didn't even notice that right there. Look at the poster right there.
Where'd you learn to do that?
Hey, you gotta play for us sometime.
Well, shit. You're a merc of many talents.
If you see that poster on the wall there to your left that says make a splash on your vacation, you can see a silhouette of Zeldinched from Final Fantasy VIII right there. That's a nice little Easter egg that they have. Anyways, back to where I was. Come to here.
You went through my stuff?
I know I shouldn't have.
Cloud! You asshole!
Okay. I was expecting him to be, like, really enraged with that, but I did not expect them to actually say that in that kind of voice. That just sounds way too nice to call him that. They should have been more like, Cloud, you asshole! Golly. Anyway.
Then I stop by my mom's. Not that it matters.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
Me too.
Yeah. Go on.
I kind of like the whole Cloud the puppy vibe I'm getting here. I mean, even though this is not clear, this is, you know, based on Cloud's memory at the time of how he perceived the Nibelheim events. But, Muteki, well, you looked at someone's closet. Well, I mean, you were given that ability, but at least they didn't say that you obtained Tifa's orthopedic underwear like they did in the original. I mean, I think it's nice that they left that out, so that way, you know, they didn't want to say, hey, we're sorry that we put this in, we're not trying to offend anybody, but yeah. I mean, that's kind of one of those things where they have to, you know, change with the times on little tidbits like that.
My dad died when I was a kid. So after I left for Midgar, she was on her own. It was the first time we'd seen each other in 2 years. First time. And last.
Dang.
I'll be right there.
Cloud, is that you?
Hey.
Welcome home. Come in. Let me get a good look at you.
My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do clean up nice. I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
Not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say. They are feeding you properly, aren't they? Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud? You're my son. Of course, I'll always be.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, let's just stop right there.
Wait a second. You two were neighbors?
We were, but it's not like we hung out that much.
We had our reasons.
Our reasons, huh? Bet most of them had to do with you.
Well, you're not wrong, Barrett.
Ah, Shinra's here, I see. Thank you for coming.
You're Shinra? Shinra?
Oh,
Oh, fine. We're
I
doing
didn't
okay,
recognize you,
Chris.
Cloud. How you've grown. I gotta catch a
I wonder if
glimpse of
Zangon is inside this house. Actually, he's probably going to be at the hotel, so... Or the inn, as they call it in village abodes like this. Anyway, I think we're done exploring here, so let's go ahead and head inside the inn.
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth.
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth. Well, for God's sakes. What? Oh, they even gave the hotel a name. It's called the,
We need to leave these men in peace so
I
they
mean,
can rest up for tomorrow.
they call it the Nidhogg, or the Nidhogg Hotel. Nidhogg, if you played Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward, Nidhogg was the Great Worm who was more or less one of the primary antagonists in that storyline, before going into the storyline of Stormblood.
We need to leave these men in peace.
There's Zangon.
A soldier.
And you are?
Richard Zangan.
Or
A
Zangon.
humble traveler of the world. And teacher of martial arts.
That's Jameson Price voicing him, I realized.
Well-toned, but lacking mass. You need to bulk up.
Who asked you?
You could learn a lot from me.
Pass.
Don't be shy. I have many pupils your age. At last count, 128.
Dang, that's a lot of pupils.
In fact, one of them's from this very village. Perhaps you know her. Tifa.
Sure.
A real talent, that one. She'll go far.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right? Got anything to say for yourself?
I didn't know.
Well, of course you wouldn't know. Man.
Welcome back. Sephiroth's already gone upstairs.
Didn't really notice at the time, but looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself.
Oh, man.
What you looking at?
This landscape.
Huh?
I could swear I've seen it before.
You okay?
Big day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early. You should get some rest.
Man, you could definitely see
right. Will do.
Sephiroth's, the human side of him. That's what I liked about Crisis Core when it came to Sephiroth, was his human side.
Night.
I tried, but I couldn't get to sleep that night. Was too excited, too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me.
Why?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
You know what happened the last time she went up there.
That was years ago, Brian. She's old enough to make her own decisions now.
We leave once our guide arrives.
Yes, sir.
Brian! Sephiroth, sir, I must insist that I take you up the mountain. My daughter isn't...
Dad!
Tifa, you can still back out. You don't have to do this.
I'm going, and that's that. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'll be fine.
Pumpkin!
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Come on.
For posterity, sir?
Not today.
Can you talk to him?
Please, Sephiroth. It'd mean a lot to us.
It's just one photo. Come on. Where's the harm in that?
Hey, welcome back, Jerry.
There? Thanks.
Say cheese.
Sounds like you were having a good time.
One more.
Yeah, I guess we were.
Later.
For a while.
Notice how Tifa didn't call Cloud by his name there for the sake of continuity,
The
because she
reactor
didn't
was
even
halfway up Mount Evil.
she didn't call him by
I
Cloud
was
during the
looking forward to
flashback
breathing that crisp,
until
clean
near the
mountain
end
air.
when he actually saved her. Okay, so sprinting is pretty much the same as with the first with Remake, holding R2 or pressing down on the L3, the left analog stick, to sprint up until you stop moving. While running, you will automatically perform terrain action. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that. All right. And we can use our weapons to break down boxes in case if we need to get ourselves some goodies. So that there hasn't changed at all from Remake. Yeah, just like that. And notice how you don't go too fast when you're following somebody,
You probably
so
already
that way
know
they're...
this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Evil on the map.
I've seen cool reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view.
And notice how
Who
the
could tire of
credits are happening right here, the opening credits.
Eventually.
So literally the flashback does start.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
trips? I think you mean business trips, which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool.
Look how zoomed back it is. I mean, I guess to get a good view of like the stuff that's happening around, or that you see within the environment. But yeah, that is cool. But yeah, this is definitely lining up how I originally thought.
Not going too fast for you, am I?
With where this game is going to start. It's going to start with a flashback
I thought
first,
you guys were in a hurry.
and then after the flashback, that's when you actually get control of Cloud
I'm not
and
even
company
close
in
to
the
burned
town
out.
of Calm.
Not with all the training I've had.
Huh. Guess you really are the best there is.
I'm definitely going to have to replay this on my own accord after the stream. At some point. But man, I mean, seriously, look at this environment. This is incredible. Fan-freaking-tastic.
Seen those near the village, and they're not nice. What do you think?
Okay,
I think I got this.
that's cool, Jerry.
Then all yours.
As I said at the beginning of the stream, I'll be playing this through like the first hour or so. By the time when 4 p.m. Eastern hits, then I will open up the Discord stream chat for co-commentators to join. This is something I'm testing because if this all goes well for this stream today, then I might make it a priority to stream every Wednesday around this time for maybe like 3 or 4 hours, you know, just to get some streaming in so I could try to get back into the flow of that somewhat. Okay, let's try the Braver on it. Yep, so using the abilities will... There we go.
That was awesome.
You think?
If this is how it's going to be,
Well, hey, it's good to know that, Muteki. So,
I guess not.
thank you.
You leave it all to me, huh?
don't mind if I do.
I guess you must have had some things to do on your off time aside from drawing today, Kaus. Some IRL stuff, in a sense. Okay, so initiating combat, enemies will grow alerted to your presence as you approach. Once the gauge fills up, combat will ensue, and then press the square button before it fills to get the jump on your foes, or retreat to avoid a fight. If you land the first strike, your ATB gauge will fill slightly at the start of battle. You can also run away after the battle has begun by putting some distance between you and the enemy. Okay. Well, I couldn't stop them from, you know, to where I could actually get the first hit on them to refill my ATB gauge, but, it's alright. Let's use the, triple slash.
Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
Oh, and there's the fateful bridge that breaks. No. I thought it was, but the bridge is a lot longer than that. And we're not even that high up.
Whoa.
Oh, I see. Well, Muteki, the co-commentators are going to be in the Geek Fighters Discord app through the stream chat, so it's going to be the Geek Fighters as well as Cool Guys.
Just you watch.
Okay, so block incoming attacks and move out of harm's way. Okay. Let's try the focus thrust.
Let's finish this. Well,
There we go.
that's that.
Nice. Tifa, you were going around in circles, hon. Or should I call you Pumpkin like your dad called you that? Press R3 to lock onto a specific enemy. Use the right analog stick to switch targets, and then press R3 to disengage. Okay.
All yours.
Okay, so that part hasn't really changed much at all.
You're done.
Let's go ahead and use fire on Velocity.
Calling fire.
I'm about to say, I really like it how Sephiroth is just giving me the glory to fight and him not jumping in. But he'll probably jump in when the boss battle comes, because if I recall correctly, there is a boss fight coming up pretty soon on our way towards the mountain reactor.
Well done, Trooper.
Thank you.
I got the rest.
You say you got the rest. But do you, though? Okay.
Brace yourself. See ya. Bye.
Gotcha. Nice.
We still have a long way to go.
Well, of course he's teaching me
Shall we pick up the
independence.
pace?
Not unless we absolutely have to. Our guide might not be so lucky next time.
Then, how about I go on ahead and clear the way for you guys? I'll be careful.
You'd better.
Cloud the
Cool.
puppy.
See ya at the reactor.
You know, if this was actually canon, where he is actually playing the part of what's-his-name, you know, with this personality, then I'd say that people might have a better opinion about him, but, yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Oh, so we actually can equip materia. I never thought that. What the hell? Let's review it. And besides, these tutorials are really not that long. Okay. Okay. Assess materia. So yeah, the assess materia is just basically scanning your targets so that way you know what they look like, as well as what their hit points are, and any weaknesses, and what potential goodies that they might have. Okay. Okay, and of course it says, by improving materia, or in order to improve materia, the materia set in your equipment will gain ability points with every battle that you participate, and once enough AP is accrued, then your materia will improve by leveling up to further enhance its effects and the potency of its spells. Okay, good to know. So yeah, that much hasn't changed at all. Oh, okay. Alright, we did the Punisher mode there, and we, as you saw, we got a little...
It's on now.
There we go. Look at that!
Let's finish this. See ya.
Let's go ahead and try triple slash.
Piece
Got
of
it.
cake.
Man! Well, I could figure he would actually be on the same level as his superior. But not by a long shot at this point, if you ever played the original Final Fantasy VII. There's one noticeable difference I realized with this flashback when compared to the original. In the original, when you're in the flashback, Cloud is actually at level 1, where he's actually at level 40 in this playthrough. I wonder if that's intentional? Or they just let that, or if they just left that for, you know, for the demo at least.
You're...
Go ahead and control that. And you could do limit breaks like before.
Let's finish this. Well, that's that.
I don't think you can level up. Well, I'm sure you can level up, but you'd have to get in a lot of battles. Oh, hey, look. A Shinra treasure box. There's something in that direction. I might want to check that out. Wait, you can't get access through that? Dang, that blows. So, everything is linear with this pathway. Okay. Can you actually get up there? Oh, yes, you can. But you can't really do anything much. Okay. Look at me. I'm destroying boxes. And... grab this. Ah, wind materia. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and equip that wind materia right now. There we go. And let's go ahead and equip it right now. And another thing I realized too is that with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth,
It's a dead end. Rockslide took out the bridge a while ago.
Aw.
Come on back, okay?
Okay.
Another thing with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is that there's going to be over 400 tracks within the game's soundtrack, which is nuts. Okay, so we actually have to go this way now. So it is more of a linear thing when we're following this path. Yeah. When you're comparing this game to Remake, it looks like that they beefed up this game quite a lot. I mean, especially if it's going to be 150 gigabytes of data.
This way. Gotta make a detour through a Shinra facility.
To think I almost made you our guide. Good thing I reconsidered. Otherwise, you'd have led us straight off a cliff. Lead on.
Yes.
Tifa, ever so cheerful, even at her young age. Who can't even properly call Cloud an asshole with that tone of voice in the correct manner. Mako measurement facility now, huh? Okay, now this is brand new. Would have never thought this would actually be, you know, something that would actually appear in this demo. Level boost. Okay. Level boost materia. Oh, I get it. If it's attached to... increases the level of link materia by 1. Has no effect when paired with materia at maximum level. Okay. But, yeah, that's the thing, too, is that it's just there to boost the levels, so it doesn't really... you know, if you were to take it off, then I'm sure it will go back down to level 1. And hey, Lord Doom, welcome to the stream. And yes, you're catching me with my... impressions on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the demo that came out on PS5 yesterday. And since we have near the hour mark, I think it's about time for me to go ahead and open up the stream room so that way I can actually get co-commentators on here, which I'll do that right now. There we go. So, if anybody in the Geek Fighters Discord wants to jump in under the Geek Fighters or Cool Guys, they are more than welcome to. So that way they can share their impressions, talk, do all sorts of stuff. So, yeah. Alright. Enough of that. Let's continue. Kaos, if you want to jump in right now, you are more than welcome to. That's why I opened it for everybody to, who wanted to jump in. So, be my guest, man. Oh, jeez. Poor Jerry. Okay, so need to go this way. Ooh, yeah. Mechanical drones are here. Actually, no. Dang. I remember you. You're in the Mithril mines.
Yes.
Hey, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing, Jerry?
Oh, just noticing that my Discord is. Well, your chat's fine.
Yeah, because it's coming from the top, and then everything's going down with.
Yeah, it's coming from the top, so I'm like, oh, yeah, so it's fine. Nah, I'm all right. I was just out. I went out door IRL stuff.
Come on.
Uh huh.
I think I explained.
That must have been quite a venture for you today.
Well, it shouldn't really be, but this neighborhood makes it one.
Burn now. You're done. See ya.
Got it.
Piece of cake.
So yeah, I'm just checking out the demo right now. So what do you think of it? Just from looking at it at first glance.
I like how it looks a lot. This is PS5 only? This is next gen only, or is it cross gen again?
It's PS5, but only for like the first 3 months, and then after that, it should be coming to PC after that.
But it's only this gen, right? Not PS4, right?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that shows why it looks better than even Intergrade. To me.
Yeah.
Not that I still haven't downloaded Intergrade because it's like 100 gigs.
Oh yeah, and this game's going to be like 150 gigs.
Yeah.
Jeez, and it's only playable on 2 discs as well.
Yeah, if you get it physical.
Yeah, that is insane.
Who would have thought 2 discs would come back now with these Blu-rays holding so much data?
Right?
Square Enix, we're gonna give you the full nostalgia with this game. Right? The full nostalgia, because remember?
Mm-hmm.
Back then, old game, the Final Fantasies are on multi-discs. Nostalgia.
Yep.
Square Enix was like, when we said we're remaking the PS1 game, we meant even physically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord Doom asked you if Sephiroth is voiced by Superman in this Kappa.
Yes, he is.
Because
he's
is it the
voiced
same?
by Tyler Hoechlin. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yep, because Tyler Hoechlin voiced him in Remake. It's no longer George Newbern voicing Superman. The animated Superman.
I actually liked that Superman too. By the way, me and Wheels watched it.
Or Hoechlin.
What was that? Hoechlin. What was it called?
Superman and Lois or something like
Superman
that.
and Lois. Yeah, that's it. Superman and Lois. Yeah, I actually like that show.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Wheels watched it together.
LPH. So will Part 3 have 4 discs? I hope not. LPH. Ooh.
Oh, you have YouTube and Twitch. Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering why some comments, I'm like, I can't ban these people if... I did ban that one, like friggin' like trying to get you to buy crap.
Oh, yeah. I do appreciate that, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I came back and I'm like, let me announce my let me introduce myself, ban.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see what's going on here. Basically, I have to get the Mako levels up to a certain percentage in order for this thing,
Oh lordy, they brought puzzles in.
Yeah, they did.
Was this Uncharted? Was this Tomb Raider?
More or less. But it's not really, you know, heavy with stuff that's kind of like this. But
all the Uncharted
puzzles
gave me.
I would say, if anything, it's more along the lines of just real-time combat and mini games. Oh, by the way, when I was you probably didn't catch, but when I was at Tifa's house, did you see that poster with Zell Denched on it?
Nah, I probably was.
Oh, okay. But yeah, makes somewhat of a cameo through a poster, even though it's silhouetted. I thought you might actually get a smile out of that.
I'm glad they referenced the Final Fantasy I actually played.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a new interview for, you know, talking about the possibility of there being a remake to Final Fantasy VIII, and Yoshinori Kitase, the lead producer or one of the lead producers of the Final Fantasy series, who also was the director of Final Fantasy VIII, said that if they do a remake, then the junction system would have to be fine-tuned for today's standards, if that makes any sense. Because I'm pretty sure that a lot of people were put off by how many, you know, how much an inventory of a spell you had to collect in order to strengthen up your stats.
Come on.
And here I was thinking that a Nintendo Direct would actually happen this week, but haven't even heard of a tweet yet. Unless if they tweeted that they're going to be doing one tomorrow right now, you know?
I've been checking Twitter, and they've said nothing.
Yeah. If anything, it probably might be after Valentine's Day, because, you know, with Mario vs. Donkey Kong Remake coming out next week, they probably don't want to just retread grounds on that. But then again, that's just like only one thing. But just then again, I guess you never know when they announce those things. They're just like sneaky ninjas. They'll announce it whenever they want to, you know? Okay.
The last thing Nintendo tweeted was about Polly.
No, from the Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake? Yeah.
Go ahead. Your stream.
Oh, yeah. We're at this bridge now, and I think this is the point where the bridge actually collapses and they fall down. Yes, it is. Whoa.
Rickety bridge.
Yeah. Just a rickety bridge.
Are you okay?
Not really.
This bridge does not even accept coins or cash. Making a Ron White joke.
He said some things.
Well, Muteki, I really don't... Well, even if they did do one at the end of February, the beginning of March, I think that's a bit of a long stretch because, like in the last few years with Nintendo Directs, they really have not even... they haven't really been known for doing them that late. But then again, anything could happen, but who knows? And yeah, Princess Peach Showtime does come out next month, too.
I'm hoping I have some cash in hand. But, you know me, I like, you know, Peach is my favorite.
No, of course. One of the Shinra soldiers ended up being a scrubbed and got washed away by the river.
So, like I caught that you said this is all a flashback.
Yes. Yeah, this is pretty much the beginning of Rebirth, the flashback scene.
Hands now. Do you know the way?
Yeah. Following the river should
Oh,
get us
boy.
back to the village.
We're not
What's up?
going
He
to
asked,
the
"Do you
village.
know the way?"
Can you get us to the reactor?
Oh gosh. What are you, Knuckles?
Sorry,
Oh, speaking of Knuckles,
I don't think I can.
or speaking of Sonic the Hedgehog,
see.
looks like
Well,
Crush 40 is
we
coming
certainly
back
can't send you
for
back alone.
Sonic the Hedgehog
You'll be
3, the
safer
movie,
with
where
us.
they're going to play Live and Learn because, you know, if any indication of that movie
I'll be
following the
joining you
plot
up
of
front
Sonic
this
Adventure
time.
2
For your
is
performance review.
just, then you know
kidding
that
me?
song is going to be playing.
Good luck.
So it's like,
Wow.
finally, music from
That's cool.
an actual Sonic game going to be played
Why
in
is
the movie.
these Sonic movies actually are good in respecting the franchise that they're you know? That's why can't more adaptations
It's
respect
like-
their source material?
It's like, is Hollywood actually, or are people in Hollywood actually getting the point across with how they're trying to do video game movies, that they're, you know, actually respecting the source
At least
material?
at least the younger people in Hollywood. Muteki said he
yeah.
thinks it's better than Mario. Well, yeah, I like the Mario movie, but I also understand there's a lot of problems. Like, I still like it,
Mhm.
but I get where Sound Out is saying those wasn't as good as it could have been.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that's the thing with the Mario movie, is that a lot of people had too much expectations when it came to it. But, you know, this was like the first Mario movie that actually followed the source material really closely.
Off you go.
You know?
Yeah, let's just get better. I mean, I liked it a lot. Even with
Yeah.
Sound Out saying that, he was like, and I was like, well, oh, you get to be Sephiroth. Cool.
Yep, in this part. And yeah, he is a powerhouse. Understandably.
Man, this looks alright. You know me, I'm not the biggest Final Fantasy, let alone 7 head, but this looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, am I? I say that, then I told you, like, I seem to be a fan when it comes to the other parts of the series.
That, or whatever game you're playing, especially with Ridge Racer, just channel your Final Fantasy fanboy, and then you actually try to win races, right?
Yeah. You know, I have my save file. I beat the French thing already. That was much easier this time because I put it in full screen
Uh-huh.
instead of that tiny window I had.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not waste any time. Also, this pit is dangerous. Got it.
Well, that's good, and I guess that really did make a heck of a lot of difference too with your gameplay and whatnot.
Because I couldn't see anything. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm surprised I did it anyways, though.
Yeah, and when I was playing it after the stream, I wasn't meaning to. I wasn't trying to throw shade at you or anything. Where I was saying I really don't know what the problem is, you know. But yeah, it's just with games when they're at a low resolution like that, then yeah, they can be problematic. But then again,
Yeah.
you didn't really know about changing the resolution.
Me neither.
beforehand.
Not on. Yeah, because my other emulators, you could just resize the window.
Mm-hmm.
That one is like, no, you gotta tell it beforehand. Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this because you don't, obviously. But while I'm watching you play, I have Go-Go Power Rangers playing right now. So I'm seeing Cloud running to. Damn, got the power to morph and even up the score. We'll take them down while Cloud is running. Oh, it's getting to the part. Go. Oh, right here. Oh. Go Power Rangers. It just hit the part right in that cutscene. Right at that cutscene. Good timing.
Yeah, but if
Thank
we
you.
keep using Mako to power our homes, springs like this will disappear, right?
What are you talking about? Who told you that?
My dad. And the mayor, if you must know.
Except the planet's huge. Mako will never run out, right?
Naturally formed materia.
Oh, if only you knew, Cloud. If only you knew.
Look at the size of it.
Who's Cloud's voice?
Astounding.
Cody Christian.
Mako energy to condense
Oh,
into
okay.
something like this. It must have taken
I
an
think
eternity.
I can't remember what shows he's on.
Oh, I keep forgetting to show Lord Doom if he's still here. This meme
How
I
did you
found.
ever get to be a soldier?
I'm gonna put it in TGF VIP.
Simply,
Okay.
the knowledge of the ancients is sealed
It's a
day
Baki
before.
meme.
That knowledge
Oh boy.
not only connects us to the planet,
Can't get enough of those.
it allows us to tap into her power. That's
Yeah, I found it.
magic. Or so
Yeah,
they say.
it's in V.
I'll have to look at it once I get done with the.
Yeah, Lord Doom should see it.
I know someone who'd be livid to hear you call it weird. Or magic.
My only problem with the Mario movie is that I saw was just that the company, what was it? The execs wanted them to keep using the
From research and development.
pop music.
His predecessor was.
Oh really? Oh right,
Yeah.
the license tracks. Yeah.
Yeah, the license music. It's where like the director was like,
we should press on,
trying to fight tooth and nail
Mm-hmm.
to keep at least some of the original Mario tracks in there.
Yeah, I think I remember something about that. I mean, on paper, from what the execs were saying, it does seem kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like, not everything needs a licensed soundtrack.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like they were playing like the late 90s, early 2000s, or even 2010s, playbook on movies, licensed movies. The execs.
Mm-hmm.
The director was like, no, they came from Mario. Mario fans came from Mario. Is that hard to believe?
Yeah, exactly. It's like how Sonic fans came for Sonic the Hedgehog, when it comes to music tracks, but we hardly got a lot of it in the we didn't get any of it in the first movie, and there was only one part in the second movie that you actually heard Green Hill Zone, but that was it. No, I take that back. In the first movie, at the beginning portion with the opening credits, you actually hear the song Friends from I think it was Sonic Mania.
Okay.
Yeah, now that part was in the movie. Okay, so yeah, that was the only thing from Sonic that was in that movie, but yeah, nothing else after that. But hey, at least you got Ben Schwartz and Colleen Sajnesi, or whatever her last name is, as well as Idris Elba reprising their roles as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles for that movie. A lot of people have been thinking that maybe Hayden Christensen's going to be the voice of Shadow. Anakin from...
Anakin.
Yep.
I like what Muteki said for Mario, and Chris Pratt came for Chris Pratt, right? Oh, Muteki said Sonic 2 had Uptown Funk.
Heads up.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Oh.
Farewell.
Oh, crap. I forgot that you had that.
This won't be the last.
Okay. Alright. Don't mind me, I'm just admiring the gameplay. I forgot that Sephiroth can also use materia as well, as just seeing what magic spells he has. Sonic 2 did have Uptown Funk, yeah, I agree, and I will go as far to say that probably Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was definitely the better movie out of the first two, out of the only two that come out so far,
Oh my god, I got this.
Magnify materia, okay. What does magnify materia do again? Let's take a look. Allows you to expand the range of spells with the link materia. Oh, okay. So if you want to attack them at a greater distance than where you can originally attack them from. Okay, now that's good to know. I think that was one materia in Remake that I didn't really use that much.
Muteki asked if I still have plans for Tekken. I'd like to stream it at like 8 or something like that, yeah. My time.
Maybe it might be something I could join you for, but we'll have to see depending on my schedule.
Yeah.
I think my mom actually wants to help her with filing her taxes tomorrow.
Adulting. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in that time zone, yeah. New York time zone, yeah. I'm not in New York, but I am in the New York time zone, yes. Because Omega Mario's is streaming Tekken, you know that? A lot. He streamed it earlier today.
Oh, really?
And he's up in the, like, orange ranks, which is, like, that's higher than I ever got in Tekken 7, you know that?
Dang.
But here's the thing, right? You know who taught him?
Who?
Bad Gamer.
Oh,
And you know
really?
who taught Bad Gamer?
You.
Yep. And Bad Gamer even said that when he told Omega that everything he's teaching Omega is what I taught him. And Omega's making it that far up. So it kind of feels like Omega's a pupil of mine and he's getting that far up. And I'm like, I'm a good teacher then.
Man, I have to say, you're quite the influence. I know I need to get back to Tekken 8, but I've just been stuck on Like a Dragon Infinite Well for quite a lot. I told you I made it to Chapter 5, so I guess you say when in the Facebook chat when you kept insisting that I was halfway, I'm guessing you're meaning halfway towards the halfway point?
I don't know how you got confused by that. So that's why I didn't say nothing. I told Alex, I'm like, how am I confusing? There's 14 chapters. 7 is half of 14. You're in 8, so you're past halfway of the game.
But I'm on Chapter 5, though.
Oh, you said 8.
Oh.
That's why.
I
thought you said 8. Oh, let me double check.
Yeah.
I do have dyslexia.
Because I thought I said I said I'm already past Chapter 4.
Yeah, you did say 5.
Yeah.
That's why. My dyslexia switched Yakuza 8 to Chapter 8. That's dyslexia. Well, that's literally what dyslexia is, you know?
Yeah.
I switched. My brain switched. Okay. Oh, all right, man.
That's cool. It happens.
That's also why whenever Borderline triggers, I don't say nothing, because sometimes it is my fault, and I'm like, wait, before I flip out, let me...
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of people with Borderline don't know how to do that. I've learned, at least. Oh yeah, it's all good. Okay, so that's just dyslexic. I read 8 because my thing flipped Yakuza 8. But yeah. Muteki said he's on Chapter 3.
Dang, and he's already at... His guys are at level 24? Damn. It's like, Ichiban is the only person who's at a higher level than the other 3, and he's at, like, level 18, where I'm at right now.
Dang. What, Muteki, you play the Project way? If you don't know what that means.
That
Project, like, the grind a lot. Even if it's, like, the first level.
Uh-huh. That, or he actually used the level up items from the pre-order bonus, because you actually do get pre-order bonus of items where you can actually strengthen your characters.
Oh, Muteki just said it. He does play the Project way.
Oh, okay.
You know, in Dragon Quest XI, you know, the very beginning of the game, where like your first boss, what level would you be? Like,
who was that first boss?
Boy, I don't remember.
That wasn't it. Wasn't it?
I mean,
wasn't it in the sewer underneath that castle when you had Eric join up in your party for the first time?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think what was.
It was like level 4 or 5.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it was like it wasn't that high. Yeah. You know what level Project was?
What level was he at?
15.
Jesus.
I'm over here like, dang, Project.
God.
Excuse me.
He's making me look like a scrub at this point.
Oh, Muteki said he also used the level up, yeah, for the pre-order. On top of grinding.
Yeah. I figured he would. I haven't
Muteki
even
said,
used any of them yet. I'm saving them until near the end of the game.
You know, that I like. It's a good idea. Oh, Muteki, explain more.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, when you're at Ichiban's mother's house. Funny to think that Yakuza 7 was all about Ichiban and his biological father. Now, Yakuza 8 is about Ichiban and his biological mother.
No muscle gas detected. Elevator access granted.
Okay, do not use boosters when reaching the next level. Okay, yeah. That's why I said I'm going to be using him near the end of the game, so that way at least I have, you know, one of my some of my characters, or at least Ichiban, at a better level. I will say, from what I've been playing, that the grinding is actually a lot more tolerable in Infinite Wealth than Like a Dragon.
Yes, so it's not like a dragon. The first one, 7 friggin'. Oh my goodness, the experience was negligible.
Mm-hmm. No, this one is a lot better balanced, I feel.
Techie said, and easy to knock guys too. Oh yeah, they don't get stuck in walls anymore. Yeah, that did happen in 7.
Oh god. One thing I found very interesting is that even though both Kasuga and Kiryu are the main protagonists of Infinite Wealth, is that whenever it comes to the point where each of them have to go their separate ways for story purposes, they both have their own party to play.
What?
So it's like all the characters that Ichiban recruited, they're not gonna, in Yakuza 7, they're not gonna be in his party in Infinite Wealth. They're gonna be
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, that I didn't know.
You said you wanted to be a hero.
I knew they had their parties, but
Wish I had.
I thought they'd be like same.
It thinks we're
Uh-huh.
materia.
Someone should tell it we're not.
So we're fighting the Materia Keeper.
Whoa! You gotta keep your guard up.
Now, this boss, you actually fight during the present storyline in FF7, not in the flashback, so this is all brand new.
It's just for this demo.
No, it was not just for this demo, but it's also in the main game too, where it's actually the boss in this flashback. Now, whether or not if this boss comes back during the present situation, who knows? Depends on how the ending of this boss fight plays.
Doing so great.
Rookies.
Damn it! Not again.
Get it together.
Yeah, you listen to what Superman says.
On me.
Cloud.
Done.
Oh, that's cool. Them together with their swords like that? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, you can do synergy attacks. That's like one of the newest features. Well, it's not really a new feature, as they kind of introduced that in episode intermission where you play as Yuffie.
Pretty mobile.
Till we knock it down.
Good thing I don't just fight with a sword.
Don't forget about Thundaga Jajaja.
Yeah.
That's I'm just thinking of, the Final Fantasy one. And where they're like, wait, what? They go to Thundara Jaja? This is like way past level 3s?
Well, I'll have to check what's, since, let me see how far it can go. No, it just goes to level 3, so Firaga, Thundaga, Blizzaga, goes that far. My guess is that by the time when they get to, the third game, that's when it'll go to level 4.
And then there's Dragon Quest, where it's like, hey, if you don't know what Zap means, you're screwed. Or Frizz.
Uh-huh.
Or at least you can tell from that. Yeah.
What do you think of that? That they named the spells after just automata.
Like automata.
Yeah.
Well, I'm okay with that. Although when I think of I think it was Frizz or something else where I was like, this means fire. It was actually lightning, and I was like, wait, I thought Zap would be lightning. And but I like that. It's fine. It's the one that's dumb and hard and you don't know what the heck is Shin Megami Persona.
Oh, really?
How the heck are you supposed to know Bufu means ice?
Must be a Japanese thing.
That's the thing. If it was Japanese, it would be easy to figure out. But they use Agi, Bufu. Those are all like other languages. Like Agi is actually supposed to be like India, like Hindu.
You're gonna need my help. We need to work together.
And then here, when you cast a spell, you don't have to worry if it's multi-hitting or not, right?
Right.
Or is it always single target? I forget. The spells here.
What about the spells?
Do they always just target one enemy, or can they target multiple?
They can target multiple, but I think you actually need to pair it with materia that can actually attack multiples.
Okay. But they don't change the name, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't become Super Fire Raga?
No, it doesn't. No, actually, it does. No, it doesn't really change the name or anything.
Because Lord Doom even brought up, don't forget the all versions of the spells. They get even more insane. Yeah,
take it from here.
You add Bufu, but then you got Ma Bufu and Ma Ragi, because that's also from Hindu. But then Megiddo is
Megiddo.
Hebrew. It's a town. Okay. Yeah, Lord Doom. Ma Bufudyne. No, just no. Ice all. That's right. For the strength, instead of adding Aga, they add Bufu La Bufudyne. I don't know what La and Dine is supposed to mean.
Oh, I will.
Sometimes I think the Atlas people are a little crazy. And what do I mean sometimes? Hey, Aerith. Already back in present day.
They were just briefly back in present day. Now we're back in the flashback. Because flashback's not done yet.
You wait out here, Tifa.
No way! I want to go too. Please?
Sorry, no civilians. Even if we weren't on a mission.
Come on!
Keep the young lady safe.
Carry on.
You can see the nicks from the Buster Sword on the back of Cloud.
Yeah, that's pretty cool detail.
You better
Because
be safe.
when it comes to the Buster Sword, you can tell that Cloud was the only one who actually used it as a weapon, whereas with Angeal and Zack, they hardly ever use it as a weapon because they just saw it as like a prized treasure in Crisis Core. Which I know you played Crisis Core somewhat.
Yes, I did. I had it on PSP. I just never got to beat it, but I played. I got to the part where I saw like a really young Yuffie, if I remember right.
Yeah, because the beginning takes place 7 years before the events of the main game.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Yeah.
The company really needs to be more transparent.
And then the remake came out, and I just, or it's not even. Is it a remake or remake? I forget what it is.
It's a remaster.
Yeah, remaster.
But with some quality of life improvements like improved combat and added features in the combat too.
Oh, I won't.
Like instead of how you notice there's like a second or two that pauses in between attacks. Now it's like your attacks can just be continuous instantaneously. So if you wanted to make it as like pure like fast motion hack and slash, then there you go.
Nice. Well, that's my style.
Yeah, but don't get too trigger happy with it whenever you get get the time to actually try it out, or whenever you get your hands on it, because enemies can still hit you, and you still have to roll out of the way to dodge their attacks.
Tricky says a Switch version too.
Yes, there is, of Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. Thing is with that, though, is that the Switch version is obviously 30 frames a second.
Yeah, you technically can, Muteki. I didn't even realize earlier that he wrote about asking about dating the teacher in Persona 3. She doesn't really date you. She just...
You'd like to say a few words
like,
to your sword first?
She doesn't even find out who you are until the very end. And then she's like, what? Oh boy.
Dang.
She says she's in love with you and everything, but then she's like, whoa, wait, what, you're a student? Oh boy, I can't do that.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna get my dogs outside because something is obviously on them, so I will be right back,
Alright.
folks.
Well, he is gone, so let's take over. Woo!
Come on.
Is it better to play Crisis Core first, then go into 7 Remake? It'll give you a lot of context. I don't know if anybody says it's required. I don't think it's required, but it is. I would say it's better. Get to play as Zack. Oh, I forgot my webcomics came out. I forget my own webcomics. That's just because I just want to finish them already.
Here I was trying to avoid them. I mean, trying to avoid having to take them outside, but they sure as hell showed me.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, just barking, that's all. So, just have to let them out. They're out in the backyard right now.
Okay.
I probably should have done that beforehand.
Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't even know you were streaming. Did you? Did you even know you were streaming? Like, so hey, you know.
Yeah.
Woof, those are freaky.
You know, with this flashback going on, I'm really surprised we haven't even seen any Genesis copies, or fought any. Because they actually do appear during this segment in Crisis Core.
Genova?
But then again, I guess it would be too soon for them to appear right away. But who knows?
The valve function must be forcing the pods to depressurize. Cloud, go out and shut off the valve.
Copy.
I answered Muteki my own way, but I guess you could answer your own way. He asked if it's better to play. He asked, "Is it better to play Crisis Core then go into 7 remake?"
I would say yes.
Okay. Funny enough, I also said yes.
Hold both L2 and R2 to grip. The
Muteki
valve
hearing
handle.
both of us say yes, he goes, "Okay, then I'll do it." Yeah, no, I mean, plus it being more actiony,
Mm-hmm.
It being a PSP game originally, like, what? It's not that long, is it?
No. Unless if you decide to go for everything at 100%, then it would take you like around 30 hours to complete it.
Now, I told Alex something yesterday. Do you have a Good Old Games account?
Yes, I do.
Alex just dismissed an email that I told him about. He just tossed it away, and I'm like, "No, Alex, did you Good Old Games is turning into CD Projekt Red now, like, because it is them, and your account's gonna get moved over."
Oh.
And yeah, so like I told Alex, he was like, "Crap, thanks for telling me, or else I would have gone." He'd have thought he'd have got hacked if he didn't know that Good Old Games is changing. CD Projekt Red's taking over fully, and I mean it's always been them, but they're just now making it more obvious. And they're gonna change. They're gonna migrate your account.
There were other subjects.
I mean, so here's what they're doing. They're migrating your GOG account starting March 5th. Do you need to take any action? No, a new CD Projekt account will be created for you based on your GOG account information. You can log in using your already GOG. So basically, yeah, your GOG is going to turn to CD Projekt Red online services now.
My mother's name was Genova.
Oh boy.
Could it be?
Here goes Sephiroth's initial descent into madness. Not fully though, but the beginning portions of it.
And Lord Doom even put, you see it?
Superman is transforming into Zod. Hate to see it. Yeah.
Since I was a child, I knew that I was.
You could say basically that's what happens to him.
Yeah.
Transforms into Zod.
But not like this. Not like this. Am I even human?
Eventually, we went back to the inn. But when we got there, Sephiroth
Techie
locked
should have
himself
taken
in
him
his
down
room.
when you had the chance. With him being a powerhouse, I don't think it would have been that easy.
Dinner with bona fide soldiers, so he didn't take the news too well.
Yeah, that thing is ridiculous. Lord Doom. Man, seeing Aerith's hair, even like the random strands, that's like real life right there. Like how the strand, that's how the strands would be.
But what about Sephiroth? What happened to him?
He left. Didn't tell a soul where he was going.
And yeah, as Lord Doom said, yeah, the Masamune, it's ridiculous. Just how long it is and how strong it is too.
Big and red and swinging it.
Mm-hmm.
That's an old thing to my middle school days. When I was talking about Final Fantasy back then and Air Geist.
Oh,
he's big and red and swinging it. That's how I describe Sephiroth and Cloud.
I met Sephiroth as he was heading for
Did you ever see what
Busy, I suppose.
Did you ever see what the Masamune looks like in Final Fantasy X?
In 10?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, it's been forever since I played 10, so I don't even remember if I even did. I'm talking original PS2 release, even though I know it's got remasters.
Right. But yeah, it's nothing like how you see the Masamune in the Final Fantasy games today, or even in
I gotta look this
Japanese
up. Final
history or
Fantasy
whatever.
X.
That's basically Auron's ultimate weapon in that game.
Shinra Manor was the biggest building in town.
Oh wow, yeah, that's way different looking.
Yeah, it has more of a
Orange.
Western,
Yeah.
has more of a Western look to it.
Yeah, it doesn't even look Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you've already seen it, but I'm putting it in stream chat anyways.
Oh, definitely.
Well, Techie said that's next Bandai's next prop replica sword. Really? They're gonna make a prop replica of that?
Dang.
That's gonna cost.
And that thing is, oh my god, that thing is ginormous too. It's like 6-7 feet long, the blade. That'd be like the size of a, like an ultra high definition TV of that caliber, or that size, you know?
You know, it's funny, speaking of prop replicas, Big Bad Toy Store has the Millennium Puzzle for $43.99.
Oh, wow. Is it actually a pretty good replica, or is it more or less like a cheap knockoff?
Well, it's a model kit, but it's still Bandai, so I mean, you know. I know there's like a more big, like, blinged out one. But that's the job for the price.
I see. If there was one replica in real life,
Tech, yeah, it's funny that I believed you. But yeah,
if there was one high quality replica in real life that you would want to have, you know, like in your collection or whatnot, what would that one item be?
If I could get one item, huh?
If it was a replica, like at like 1-on-1, like pristine condition,
Yeah,
almost
like they do with Super Sentai and stuff.
Yeah.
I forgot what they call those, like memory something. Oh boy, that's a good question. No, thinking about everything I like, Street Fighter, Dragon Ball.
I mean, for me, I would definitely like the Buster Sword, but that thing weighs up to 50 pounds. It's like I could barely even hold it up. I mean, even my replica of the Dragon Slayer from Berserk, I have a hard time trying to lift that thing up. Even though it's not like the exact same, you know, mass or whatever, but on its own, I still have a hard time trying to lift that thing up.
Never knew it had a basement.
There's plenty of things I'd like. Like Lord Doom has lightsabers. I would want one of those for sure. I'd also want Dino Buckler, you know, Jew Ranger / Mighty Morphin.
Uh-huh.
What else would I want? Goku's
that-
Power Pole.
And that'd be nice. Oh, and that door's locked. And guess what? Inside that door, that's where we'll find Vincent in the main game to join our entourage.
Oh, remember he had a game nobody liked?
Dirge of Cerberus.
Yep.
The weakest out of the compilation of Final Fantasy VII. They talked about remaking that game, but they want to finish up the remake trilogy first, which makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, totally. Have your priorities right.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure they would gladly bring back Matthew Mercer for that, because originally it was Steve Bloom who was the voice of Vincent in the compilation before Matt Mercer took over.
I like how Lord Doom couldn't even finish that sentence about Dirge of Cerberus. I liked... No, I didn't like it. Not even a bit. He couldn't. He's like, no, I can't finish that.
No.
A set of replica Dragon Balls would be sick. Luteki
cool.
mentioned the Oolong Wish. The panties.
Oh, God.
Wait.
9/13/1977. Genova project approved.
So many of these events inside the books actually took place during the disco era, it looks like. Because they mentioned 1977.
Understood what she was.
Oh, snap. Can you imagine
where's
some
your-
scientist with an afro looking at Genova?
Yeah, I was about to say. I want pictures of the scientists that have afros on them.
Disco Stew. That's one of the scientists. Simpsons.
Oh, speaking of Simpsons, I finally made it to season 5.
Oh, nice. So you saw season 4. So I know you saw Whacking Day because you said so.
Yep.
Season 4 is great. Season 5. Well, let me double check.
Oh yeah, season
What's
4
the
I'd say
season
was
5?
probably the best by far.
A lot of people consider it, like, even among the Golden Age, as like the goldenest Golden Age.
Mm-hmm.
And 6 as well. But let's see here. I'm not gonna tell you what episodes are in it, but I am gonna look at 5 to be like, oh, there's a couple bangers here.
Well, I know
Of course,
that.
this is Golden Age.
Oh, I know that the whole thing with the boogeyman is in season 5 because of Marge going to a casino late at night.
Screw it. Racking my brains.
Was that 5 really?
May as well just
Yeah, I think I read it was 5. Yeah. Bart, I don't want to alarm you, but there may be boogeymen or a boogeyman in the house.
Boogeyman house. Okay, it starts off with 2 extreme bangers. Actually, they're all bangers. I love, literally, yes, some of my favorite. The first 2 episodes are some of my favorite episodes ever. So's the third is up there.
Ah, Cloud. I've come across the most fascinating passage.
Episode 8, me and Wheels reference a lot.
A specimen found in strata dating back 2,000 years. Smiled.
Episode 11 is a great one. You're gonna love that one.
Oh boy.
Episode 14 we reference a lot.
Yeah, the farthest I got in season 5 was I completed Treehouse of Horror 4.
Okay. So you already saw the Cape Fear in the barbershop.
Yep.
I love the Cape.
And here we present to you this woman who's over 100 years old and weighs 200 tons. Oh my god, this enormous woman will devour us all! Ah!
I was talking about the statue.
I meant the statue.
Resulted in my conception. Or rather, my creation. The crowning glory of Professor Gas' wondrous experiment.
Oh
Yeah, I
boy.
don't see the gambling one here, but I do. Wait. No, which one? What season? What? Okay, Marge.
He's becoming a madman.
Oh. No, wait, hold on a second. Oh yeah, it is season 5. Yeah. I can't believe I didn't recognize the title, because the title of the episode sometimes I'm like, But it's episode 10 of season 5. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
I should go. Mother is waiting.
The chat says some things. Lord Doom and Muteki.
Hey, hold on.
Ooh. Boy, he really knocked his ass out.
Muteki say you can see Sephiroth going crazy because of his hair.
Yep.
Lord Doom said he wanted a replica Holy Grail, which would be sick.
I keep asking myself, why couldn't I have come?
We
to
could
it
make
sooner?
that, and then we could have a fake Holy Grail war.
If I had, maybe I could have saved the village.
By Holy Grail, you mean from Fate?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Or tried, at least.
We're getting near the end of the demo, by the way.
Alright.
So it's about close to the same length as the Final Fantasy 16 demo.
Oh, okay. None of this.
evil-
Does this carry over or no?
You can if you want to skip the prologue.
Okay.
And there's Zongan, who's voiced by Jameson Price in this game.
Hey, Paul Phoenix. Nice to see you.
Yes.
It's funny. I didn't even know that he became Paul Phoenix in 8. I'm like, oh, okay. You know what? That makes sense.
Uteki thought it was that you were referring to the Holy Grail from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Yeah, that's a proper cup of a carpenter. I can just make that.
Oh yeah. You remember in the Family Guy special, Stewie Griffin: The Untold Story, when he mentions how he and Meg went on a journey to find the Holy Grail one summer, and they were actually in that cave in The Last Crusade, and Peter Griffin just casually picked up the actual Holy Grail.
Yeah.
And,
oh yeah. And he goes, "How did you know?" I figured, well, the cup that says Jesus on it. Like, oh yeah.
yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Pretty obvious, yeah.
I asked my sister, who would she prefer more between Homer Simpson and Peter Griffin? And surprisingly, she said Homer Simpson. And she full on agreed that Peter Griffin should be in jail because of some of the stuff that he did in the show.
Oh, legit. Exactly. My mom's the same way.
But then she says, but in all honesty, I'm actually more of a Bob Belcher guy because Bob's Burgers is more my thing. Which is respectable.
Hold on, I'm coming.
But yeah. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, wait. I guess I have to go away. Look at him limping like that. Should nickname Cloud Limp Biscuit. Oh, okay.
Almost there.
So you actually do have to go through here. Ooh. Muteki, remember the Peter Copter and blimps? And Joe asked, how can you afford these things? How could he afford a medieval catapult by using Meg's college funds? Or the money that she was saving up for college?
Please be okay. Sephiroth.
Ooh, dang. Nope.
Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
Hey!
You passed out again? Man, so much for you being a first-class soldier.
You're gonna be okay. Don't worry. I got you. Come on, let's get you up.
Oh, snap.
Here we go.
The guy was going to help him up, but he got shanked.
Can you imagine Sephiroth just humming bowls on parade while he's doing all this?
I can imagine it.
There he is! Sephiroth! Stop!
Oh, now this is a meme worthy. It's like a reintroduction of the of the farmer with the shotgun from the first episode of DBZ. Sephiroth is Raditz. Must be confirmed. Too bad he's not going to catch your bullets. Ooh. Come on. Farmer, shoot him. Or, come on, Hank Hill, shoot him. He's gonna grab your bullets anyway. Oh, damn. You got shanked on the leg there, sir. Well, at least they don't show his head getting lopped off. Or else they probably
That farmer.
would. Yeah, I know. I
We
wonder
made
who
it
got
end,
it
yeah.
worse. I wonder who got it worse, him or the farmer in DBZ, like I mentioned. You know, when he tried to shoot Raditz?
Wait for me.
Him.
I'm coming.
Oh, yeah.
Farmer was just shot, boom, dead. Quick and easy. When you're beheaded, it's kind of but what I heard, it's horrible. Well, Lord Doom said I would have shot him. Oh, there's that look. You know that look.
Oh, yeah.
Him in the fire. People said.
Mm-hmm. Like one of the most iconic scenes in...
I was just gonna say,
Okay.
yeah, like even I gotta admit that.
May not be the iconic, but one of the most iconic. And, holy shit!
No, it's definitely iconic. Saving game.
That was the end of the demo.
Well, all right.
Well, it says, press any button for one more sneak peek. Sure. We'll
All
take a look at
right.
the sneak
What's
peek.
gonna happen?
I'm back now, Aerith.
Oh.
I'm back.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, this played during the final trailer from yesterday on the State of Play.
You should get yourself a reading.
Well, Red, how do we look?
Huh?
There's Red 13 doing his Ryuji Sakamoto voice, because Red 13 is voiced by Max Mittelman in this game.
Don't misunderstand. You'll need a way home. So when you're ready, I'll be here.
Of course, LPH. I mean, this was like the game that I would debatably say was what enticed people to actually get a PS1, because not only did you have that game, but there were lots of others that came out after that. A lot of great bangers, too.
We fear. Genova would become anyone to fool her prey.
Don't do this!
But I'm no fool.
Here. Take it. This isn't about me, though. It's about saving the
Not gonna lie, when she turned around towards Cloud, I thought it was gonna be Sephiroth's face all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like, fooled you! I'm like, oh god, no!
But yeah, this game comes out at the end of the month, last day of the month, too. Oh, so you can actually, you know, if you wanted to download both Remake, Integrate, and Rebirth. But I really don't even need to, because I already got Remake on PS4, but upgraded towards Remake, Integrate on PS5 for free, and I'm getting Rebirth at the end of the month. So, yeah, I mean, that looks to be the end of, that. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit, there's actually more to do. Okay, by having completed the Nibelheim flashback, you will gain access to the Junon portion of the demo once it becomes available via an update. Oh wow.
What?
Dang. Now that's something. Man, that...
You saw Lord Doom wrote because of me thinking it's also going to freak you out with Sephiroth?
It was me, Cloud. You thought it was a girl, but it was really me the whole time. The whole time, the whole time, the whole time! But yeah, looks like this game, this demo is going to be updated at some point very soon to where it could actually play more of the demo. But wow, I honestly thought that was going to be the end of that. So looks like it actually did turn out to be true. So the next update is going to be more focused on gameplay, this part. But when it releases, I'm thinking it's probably going to be next week when this portion releases, because I'm pretty sure that there's going to be at least a few playable episodes where, you know, that you can play right before the game actually releases. Possibly. But yeah. But, oh boy. I honestly thought that was the end of that, but hey, that's cool.
So, Lord Doom cracking me up over here. That's great.
I learned all my moves from the reverse flash. Oh. Ooh. So, I guess I'll go ahead and I'll give my 2 cents on at least the fall of a hero in Nibelheim, the flashback, what we experienced. Or you could just say the prologue if you want. But so far, I would say from what I saw, it definitely is meeting my expectations of how I, you know, thought that this game was going to start out and how it's going with the flashback per se. But everything, yeah, it looks like it's shaping up to be a really big and beefy adventure, more so than remake, and I could definitely see this game, you know, being like an early contender for 2024 Game of the Year, possibly. Now, will it win it? Hard to say. It depends on what other big name games are coming out this year too, but who knows? But you could probably say this has my vote for Game of the Year at December during the Game Awards, but who knows? But yeah, looks to be a really big adventure that I'm going to be putting a lot of time into. Hopefully, if I can get Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth done before that, to where I can focus on this full time. I mean, playing Like a Dragon Infinite and as well as going to play this is one of the reasons why I haven't really updated much in terms of like new content for my YouTube channel and especially Twitch. So hopefully these are like some things that will actually bide you guys over until I get like the next top 10 for the Geek Fighters done, as well as episode 2 of my Zelda retrospective completed. But that's still a ways off. But it is what it is. Jerry, did you have anything you want to say about the demo? Your initial impressions so far?
Well, I like the gameplay. I really do. It looks more actiony than even the previous one. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but that's what it feels like to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks nice. I still need to play Intergrade whenever I have the room on my PlayStation. Now that friggin' Tekken and GTA are on there, and they're both like 80, 90 gigs.
Oh, hey, man, you got plenty of time, so not to worry.
Yeah. Funny, I got it because of Plus Intergrade, so...
how much longer do you have on Plus, by the way?
March something? March, the end of March.
Okay. Well, I'll definitely have to figure out a way to keep you on Plus so that way you can continue to play games online as well as get access to the games that are free through Plus.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping to hear from either the job or just do well enough streaming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really sucks about what happened last week with, that your internet went out when you finally had a lot of work available for you.
Oh my god, that was so messed up.
You definitely have my sympathies, man, because honestly, you should have gotten a lot more than what you possibly are probably going to get out of this,
Yeah, I'm only gonna get like $20 this month. I should have gotten a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Because.
And yet your job says that
I don't work
you
enough.
cheated. You cheated, and then they kept you off of it for like what, 10 hours, or timed you out for 10 hours. Damn, that's savage.
Well, I'm like, I can't control outages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like one of those things that, you know, we don't have any control over when they happen at random like that.
Oh, the cheap plan? That's only like $10 a month. For the.
Well, I think the cheap plan is for like playing online only, if I recall.
Yeah, that's what I have. Yeah, the essential. Yeah, that's like only like 10 just to be online. Yeah, I think it's $10.
Mm-hmm.
I know they raised a lot of stuff, but I think the cheap is still 10. But anyways,
all right.
But anyways, yeah.
Oh, cool. So looks like I will be looking at this demo again, but probably by the time when the next update happens with the dawn of a new era in Junon, we'll be taking a look at that. But it probably won't be until next Wednesday, and I think that would actually be a perfect time to actually do that in returning back to this and playing that episode. And Kaus, you know, if you have any free time next week, after I go past the 1 hour mark with playing the demo, then you're more than welcome to jump in again if you want.
Yeah.
All right. And go into... All right. And have both Tifa and Aerith call Cloud an asshole, which did not even sound that... They didn't really sound that pissed off at all. It's like, Cloud, you asshole! Instead of saying, Cloud, you asshole! Gosh, they should have been saying it more enraged like that, but oh well. Okay, so Jerry, since you popped in halfway through the stream, do you want to go ahead and give any plugs as to where people can find you and all that?
Twitch.tv/FighterCows. And the Discord. What? Yeah, link to Discord, basically. That's even better, right?
Yeah. Or
I don't know. You can everybody in here is already in here, but anybody who's watching the archive can. Boom.
Yeah, there you
go. Also, you have it in your About Me. So if they missed that, check the About Me for Double R, where it says the Geek Fighters Discord server.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll know when I go live, which is 4 p.m. Tuesdays and Fridays, because we announced it in the server.
Maybe Thursdays from now on, since you got Tekken 8 and you want to play that more?
Possibly Thursdays, yeah.
Yeah, Tekken Thursdays. Okay. Well, hopefully it won't be that too much of a hindrance, you know, just in case if like the next Nintendo Direct even happens or whatnot. But who knows? Because it seems like they usually do them on Thursdays, whenever they have a new one. But who knows? Was there anything else you want to plug?
No.
Okay.
Cause anything I'll plug, I'll to Discord.
Okie dokie. All right, so you guys can find me here on both YouTube or Twitch, depending on whichever one you are watching the stream from. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification to be notified of whenever I go live or have any new videos that I upload to the YouTube channel. Or if you're watching on Twitch, be sure to hit the follow button so that way you can stay up to date with whatever new streams that I have coming out. But I stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time via Restream, so definitely follow me at both those websites if you want to, or just follow it at whatever one that you find the most preferable, and go from there. And if you see on the screen, you can see that you can find me on both Facebook and Twitter at RRPG Reviews, because that's where I usually update through social media on both those websites, so yeah, be sure to check that out. And I guess you could say for the Geek Fighters this Saturday, I think we're going to be playing Metal Gear on the MSX through the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, and I will be taking the helm on that and hopefully try to get through the whole game within 2 hours, or somewhere between 2 to 3 hours, so that way, you know, we can see it as a whole and I know where I'm going and all that good stuff. I mean, I was originally going to get to ActRaiser, but I think I'll save that for another time since you and some others in the Twitch and YouTube chat want to see me play Metal Gear more than ActRaiser. But yeah, we'll save ActRaiser for another time. So I'm not sure when I'll be doing the second episode of the Final Fantasy Rebirth demo, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo with the Dawn of the New Era and Junon. It'll probably be next Wednesday when I will be doing it, but I will keep you all posted to let you know when I will be doing a live stream on that. But most likely next Wednesday. I mean, I know next Wednesday is going to be Valentine's Day and a lot of people are going to be out, but I still would like to play the game for you all, nevertheless. So, without further ado, I will see you next time whenever I do this, and to sign off, I am Double RPG, along with Fighter Chaos.
Yep.
And we shall see you all, or I will see you all, the next time when I play this. And hopefully we'll get some more people to join in the Discord server, the Geek Fighters Discord server, if they want to, talk and all that. But, yeah, be on the lookout for that. So anyway, guys, we all hope that you enjoyed this live stream, and I guess to plug off the stream, I just got to say, Godspeed and game on, gamers. Have a good one, and peace out. Bye-bye.